Hey everyone, it's your main man here, Secondhand Hunter. This is my movie review of Alien Resurrection. I apologize in advance due to the lack of a physical copy of this movie. But let's get to this review, shall we? So we start this movie off with being on this ship here. And we see Wrigley in this pod and instantly start thinking, what the hell, really? Okay, Wrigley died in the last movie. So how could she physically be right there? And at first I'm thinking, okay, it's Hollywood. Hollywood's trying to screw everything up again, put their little twist on things from a classic film series, and this movie's just gonna suck, you know? But hold it up right there, because that's where things get interesting. That's where things don't suck, you know? Wrigley is back. Gotta find out how, so I'm just like, okay, I gotta plug away at this a little bit, even though I'm a little bit irritated the fact that she's right there in that pod. Her chest seems all fine and everything, even though she's sitting in there like that and covering her boobies and everything. Her chest seems alright. The alien queen exploded from her chest from the third movie. So what's all up with that? As far as I knew, she fell into an incinerator in the third movie, you know? So what's going on with that? So we see this C-section performing, and they're taking out the queen alien. I'm just like, they're fucking it all up, you know? She died. She committed suicide. What's going on here, you know? So as they're rehabilitating her and everything like that, and making sure she's okay, and then doing these flashcards and everything like that. What's this? What's that? What's this? They reveal to us this is a clone. They clone Wrigley. It's been 200 years since Wrigley's death. They took blood vessels, some sort of DNA off of Fury 161, and they cloned her. So that is like, okay, this is going somewhere. This is interesting. I think I can roll with this here. They give her the nickname Number 8. We know right off the bat that this is Wrigley. They're taking this alien queen thing out of her chest. This is Wrigley. So at first, first about 10 minutes or so, they really don't give her name out, you know? They just say, Number 8, Number 8. So it's like, no. That's Wrigley. That is Wrigley. I know that from the last 3 movies. This is Wrigley. So they clone her. And their main attempt, which was the attempt throughout the first 3 movies, was they want this alien. They want to harness it for their own, you know, warfare and stuff like that. They want what the alien has. But when they clone Wrigley, something happened. Something is different. Wrigley's different. She's not the same Wrigley that she was in the other movies. She's more powerful. She's stronger. She heals a lot faster. So what happened was, this is a alien human hybrid. When they cloned her, the same blood vessel type stuff that they used was mixed with the alien blood, you know. So Wrigley has the powerfulness, blood, acid stuff of the aliens, along with the change that Wrigley went through. So did the aliens. They have a more human characteristics. Sorry, I can't speak. They can think. Now this is fucking epic. The aliens can think. Not that they couldn't think before, but they are freaking smart. They were trapped in this little cell, you know, after they'd hatched and everything, because they took the queen alien out of Wrigley and got it to where she would, like, lay the eggs and everything like that. And a couple of the aliens were inside the cell, and this doctor dude was just toying with them, you know, just like, ha ha ha, you're stuck in there, blah blah blah, you're stuck, like pointing at the glass and everything, kissing the glass, as the alien was doing type of thing, you know. And he had this button that he pressed that would freeze the air room, whatever, and it would hurt them. So what they were doing was they were trying to train the aliens. Those aliens are untrainable. They're gonna kill them no matter what, you know. Since they're smart, there was 2 of them in the room. So those 2 aliens were fighting amongst each other, and what they were actually trying to do was kill one or the other, so the acid blood would bleed through the floor. I mean, you know, burn through the floor, you know, so they could get out of there. How smart is that? They didn't really do that before. These things are fucking smart. So they get out. They got a problem. These things are gonna kill them. And then in the meantime, Wrigley's locked up in a cell. They're studying her as well. They're seeing if she's any different, whatever. And these missionaries come to the same ship that she's on. Their main mission is to kill her. They don't want this thing getting out. They don't want this alien killing everyone. But when the lady goes to go kill Wrigley, she sees the scar on her chest. She's like, why are you still alive? Why are they keeping you alive? And Wrigley's like, well, I don't know, they're studying me or something like that, you know. So they end up grouping up, you know. They become best buds. And they're going to go kill this thing, you know. And in a sense, they basically did. The ship has to be evacuated. And the ship's on autopilot to Earth. So they don't want this alien getting to Earth and going on a rampage type thing, you know. So they end up, the missionaries end up grouping up with Wrigley right after she blows the brains out of the alien that escaped. But there's 12 other aliens on the ship that were born. So what's going on with is in this med lab area, whatever, they hijacked different people, or the people that were doing the experiments either hijacked or bought or something like that other people's pods, you know, and they had them facing the eggs, so when they would hatch, the parasite would get on there and lay their eggs, you know. So that was completely uncool, and you saw a scene where their chests are exploded after the alien babies escaped, you know. Completely not cool. And they end up finding this one dude that hasn't given birth yet to a baby alien through his chest. So he ends up going with them because they want to save him. They're gonna freeze him and get him to a doctor, you know. But he ends up dying anyways. So they're on this search for the 12 other aliens. For the most part, they kill majority of all of them. They end up going through this like water part and then coming up into the hive, and that's just like, whoa, what the heck? the aliens, they can swim really good. And it doesn't seem like they have any problems whatsoever with it. Kind of like they're built for it, you know? And also turns out the aliens can spit acid. That's a new feature. So, they end up getting to the escape ship, and for some reason the ship's like on countdown to go boom. Nothing new there to destroy all the other aliens. And they run into this queen, or no, Wrigley finds the queen, you know? She's like, oh, the queen's in pain, she's hurting and everything like that. And she's got her ear down by the floor and everything like that. And the alien queen lifts up the floor, pulls Wrigley down, and then hugs her, you know? Somehow between all that, Wrigley gives the alien queen the ability to give birth naturally without having to lay eggs. And the queen gives birth to this unholy natural being, which I will show you right there. Newborn alien. So this thing is hideous. It's horrible. It's got all the same characteristics as the hybrid aliens that have the human smartness, but I'm looking at it right now, and this is like the most freakiest thing I have ever seen. You guys just saw it too. But it's just like a new baby, you know. It kills the queen alien because, oh, you're not my mom. I ain't gonna take orders from you, you know. Get on my way. And then it sees Wrigley and it's like, Mama, Mama, and takes an affection towards her. But right before the end, that thing gets on the ship as they're leaving, and it's gonna go on a rampage, but Wrigley stops that. She ends up, like, you know, getting some sort of spit from inside the newborn alien, and then flicks it on the glass of the ship, and that creates a small hole. And that small hole creates a vacuum, and it's sucking that baby out of there in the most unpleasant way. And this is the weirdest thing about Wrigley. She's an alien hybrid, and she's helping out these human beings, you know, but yet she cares about these aliens. She gave that queen the ability to give natural birth, but yet she killed that newborn by sucking its guts out into space, you know. But yet at the same time she's like, oh, I'm sorry baby, that I had to kill you. I don't know. It's just like the human side of her was more dominant than the alien side, you know? But that was cool. That was cool, the fact that the... Still looking at that. That the queen alien had the ability to give natural birth to that. Ugh. Unholy being, you know? But yeah, Wrigley destroys the newborn, and she returns to Earth, and then basically like, what are we gonna do now? And Wrigley's like, I don't know, this is the first time I've been here too. That leaves it to her. I want another Alien movie. I want Aliens 5. Alien 5. Yeah. I want another Alien movie. Nitty gritty. Foul language. In order from worst to best, or the worst to best. Fuck. Shit. Ass. Goddamn. Bastard. Bitch. Hell. Violence and gore. Wrigley's C-section operation. Alien kills crew. Aliens blown out of chest. Wrigley kills clones 1 through 7. Oh, they shoot the dude that's infected with the alien in his chest. a newborn alien kills queen, and Wrigley kills newborn. Sex and nudity. Opening scene with Wrigley. She's butt freaking naked, and you can see the outline of her good area, but she's got her boobs covered. But you don't even really see any good areas. Clones 1 through 7 are nude. Clones 6 and 7 have deformed boobies. Yes, you can see boobies in this one, but they're deformed. And I suggest supervision for children that watch this. Make sure they cover their eyes and ears during bad parts, because you don't want them learning this stuff. And definitely the part with the newborn, I think you should tell them to leave the room, because that will give them nightmares. You don't want kids to have nightmares, because that's that's miserable. You do not want your kids to have nightmares. So tell them to leave, or just turn off your DVD player. Yeah, that's a good idea. Right before the end, right before Queen gives birth, be like, okay kids, it's bedtime, and then finish your movie. I give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. At this point, as I've said before, rent for the first one, rent for the second one, buy for the third one. I'm going to say buy the quadrilogy, if I'm saying that right. Buy the box set for all 4. Make sure you have this at home. Do not buy them individually, because 1 and 2 are just like bleh, and then 3 and 4 are just like, oh my god, this is the most freaking awesome thing that has ever existed. Ever. You're gonna love it. You can definitely tell a difference in technology between each individual film. As technology got better, as filming got better, you can definitely see how epic this really is. So, make sure you buy the entire trilogy, I'm trying to say, or quadrilogy, entire series, because this is a thing that must be in your movie library. Until next time, guys, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, if I can speak clearly. And keep it heavy, and keep the God. I will catch y'all later.